What's up, everybody? We have some brand new information on a few of the Second Awakenings, not all of the Second Awakenings, but a few of the Second Awakenings from the Summoner's War Tour of Europe, the France edition. Well, this is in French, so of course the French meetup. So let's take a look at it. This is courtesy of Papa Geek, Andre, and Loveless. So thank you very much for the information. Let's delve into it. Let's see what we think about it. I didn't translate this. This is translated from one of them. So let's take a look. This is the... We have the Light Fairy, the Wind Pixie, the Water Warbear, and the Fire Inugami. Those are the ones that that Com to us gave the information on. So let's take a look at what they do. So the Light Fairy, Skill 1, is currently... so it says Skill 1, 20% chance is going to be changed to a 60% chance to stun. For the Light Fairy, this is not the Light Fairy Queen. This is just the Light Fairy. This is just Lean. Lean? This is... Lean! Wow, I'm dyslexic today. GG. But this is her base stun chance, though. Because it says 20% stun chance is now 60% stun chance. So this is the base. It also goes up to... So does this go up to 100% after fully being skilled up? I think it might be either 100% or close to it. So that's nice. 100% stun chances, or very high to very close to it at the least, is really nice. Skill 2 is going to be from an attack-based heal. Now it's going to be an HP-based heal, which is just going to make it easier to rune overall, because now it's like, a lot of people even do like the attack slot 4 or slot 6, which is good for the heal, but then the unit doesn't survive long enough to, because like the support units really have to be fast and tanky. So it's going to be just easier to rune it now with the HP-based heal. So you don't have to worry about like, oh, let me get as much attack and subs as possible, or let me stick this attack slot 4 on it, making it lower HP, lower defense overall. So now she's going to survive longer, she's going to be tankier. Makes more sense as a support unit. And then skill 3, Cleanse, and 2-turn invincibility is now Cleanse and 2-turn invincibility and immunity. But it's still only one unit. It's still only one unit. It's not like, it's not an AoE. It's just a one unit. Invincibility and immunity, which is still pretty nice, though. It's a definite improvement, though. It's a definite improvement. I feel like the Light Fairy is actually, next to Fran, she's not very exciting currently, but I think she's still a pretty decent unit overall. Especially, I know there's people cheesing a few of the TOA hard stages with the Light Fairy as well. Yeah. If you're new and you don't know about it, there's a few Light Fairy TOA hard cheese strategies. So anyway, that's for that one. Not bad. I'm interested to see. So basically with the first and second skills, those are the same as the water one as well. So, and Fran I don't think is going to get changed at all. Because she's not a fairy, she's a fairy queen. It's different, and she's already super OP. So the water one is also the same first two skills. The other fairies are, I'm assuming all the fairies are just going to have the same first skill. It's just going to be the increased chance to stun. And then the water one, of course, is going to be HP based heal as well. But it doesn't say anything about like the wind fairy or the dark fairy. The dark fairy. She's so bad. I mean, she's got... Are they gonna make her usable? I'm a little excited about the Dark Fairy, because I think she's a cool looking unit, but she's so bad. She's so bad. Anyway, what do we have next? Next is the Wind Pixie, Boule d'Esprit. I'm sure I said that wrong. Anyway, what do we have for this one? 50% glancing debuff chance is now 75% glancing, and absorb 15% of the attack gauge. Bye Diana. Okay, it's nice against Diana. Nice against Diana. Actually, it's nice in many different places, not just that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. 2 debuffs. Two debuffs on skill 1. Chow's sitting here. He's like, yeah, 2 debuffs on skill 1. I got a dot. I got continuous damage. Thanks for the 2 debuffs on the Wind Pixie. Skill 2, 80% slow debuff chance is now slow debuff and absorb 10% of the attack gauge. I like that. That's really nice for AoE absorb attack gauge. 10% though. What does this go up to, like, with the skill ups? I'm curious to see the skill ups, because that could potentially make this a really good unit. AoE absorb attack gauge. with an attack buff and defense buff. Like, this could be a pretty usable unit, depending on how the skill ups go, right? Depending on how the skills go. Skill 3, it says it's the same one, awakened and unawakened. So I don't know if this is they said it might be an error, but basically it says the same thing. Motivation, it says the same thing, just swapped. It says attack of allies and the defense for 3 turns. And then on the modified one, it says attack and the defense of allies for 3 turns. So it's basically the same thing. So I understand that. But the skill 2, I'm excited to see if the skill 3 is actually being changed. Skill 3 is already good, but if it's changed, that's going to be even. Could you imagine? Change what? Crit resist? Shield? What else would you give her on skill 3? It's already really good. 3-turn attack and defense buff. That second skill, though, I really want to see what kind of upgrades they have to the absorb attack gauge on the skill 3. This skill 2. Okay, so what do we have next? Next is the Water Warbear. What does that say? Roulette? Oh no, that says I can't even read it. I'm blind. Okay, so skill 1. Currently is just decrease 25% of the attack gauge is now, it was a 50% chance to decrease 25% of the attack gauge, now it's an 85% chance to decrease 25% of the attack gauge. Okay. But you really don't build him as that works better on a fast support unit, so it makes more sense on Shannon than it does with the Water Warbear, because he's built slower and tankier, or he would be, except no one uses him. Skill 2, self-heal 30% HP and 2-turn defense buff is now self-heal 35% HP, so 5% more HP. 2-turn defense buff, increase max HP by 20%. Accumulates up to 5 times. Think of this it's not a passive, but I was going to say think of this like the Light Archangel. There is no other increase max HP. There's the Light Archangel increases max defense. The Fire Monkey does his attack power. Other units stack their other stats in different ways, but increase max HP by 20%. Because he's an HP tank already. So with the self heal, that's gonna just make him crazy tanky. But where do we use him to make him crazy tanky? Also, someone had mentioned, I believe, that this would be similar to the Ramagas. The Ramagas has the same second skill already. So does this mean that the Ramagas self-heal second skill is going to be increasing his own max HP, making Ramagas even a bigger wind tank that does damage based on his max HP, which could be pretty scary. That's a lot of HP. That's a lot of HP. Accumulates 5 times 20%, 100% HP, which is pretty crazy. And then the skill 3, self-revives with 30% HP is now counterattacks, 50% chance, and self-revives with 30% HP. So he's a big water tank that gets stronger every time he uses skill 2, and he counterattacks as well. So if you're going to have to hit him a lot to kill him, he's going to keep counterattacking you and decreasing your attack gauge, but that doesn't really work as well on a counterattack. If it was a counterattack and stun, that would be a different story, right? Because then if you violent proc, you already stunned, so you don't get that second turn. I'm wondering where they want us to use him, where they expect to use him. Because that could be I see that maybe as a... are they expecting to use it in arena defense? Siege? Where do they expect us to use that? I'm curious. I can't wait to see what Ramagas is going to do. I mean, it makes sense that he has the same second skill. To increase his HP is pretty nice on Ramagas. And then what do we have? This is different. I guess there was I don't know. I guess it was wrong the first time. The fifth skill 1's 50% chance to defense break is now 70% chance. Skill 2, team up with one random ally is now 2 allies. Not all the allies. It's going to be 2 allies. Yeah. Says attack with 2 other allies. So, we were speculating that it was going to be... Well, not speculating. So someone had mentioned that it was going to be all allies, but I guess they changed it, or they decided against it, or we got it wrong the first time. I don't know. And then skill 3, get another turn when defeating an enemy, is now get another turn when defeating an enemy and reset the cooldown of skill 2. So you defeat an enemy, and then you get another turn, and you use skill 2 again with 2 of your allies. This is like, that's crazy strong. That's crazy strong. I'm very excited about him. I'm kind of excited about the Shannon too, to be honest. And I'm also excited about like to see what the hell these other... First off, this looks very cool. The unit, if you can see the unit. But I'm excited to see like, what the heck these other... I already said hell. Why am I saying heck this time? What are these other units gonna get though? Like, what are the other... Like, what is the dark one gonna get? The dark Inugami. What is the like the water Pixie gonna get? You know. So I really want to see like the rest of these. Because you know there's going to be like 1 or 2 here or there. Comtra's not going to give us like the coolest ones. I mean, they'll maybe give us the Fire Inugami might be the coolest Inugami. I don't know. But there's going to be some cool ones that they don't tell us right away like this. And it's going to be like, oh, we'll just find out when we get the Second Awakenings and it's in the game. And it's like, oh, that's crazy OP. Like, I don't know, like, maybe the Wind Inugami even, because the Wind Inugami's got some viability. He's got the same first 2 skills as Bella, and instead of the AoE heal and attack gauge increase, he does damage based on his defense. He also has a speed lead, wind speed lead. So, he's already being used. People are already using him with, like, Emesity and things like that. So, very curious to see if that starts getting used more, or if he starts being like OP, like ignore defense. Well, he already does big damage. He already defense breaks and does big damage. Anyway, what do you think about it? Leave in the comments below. Again, thank you to what was it, Papa Geek and Andre and Loveless. I hope I got that right. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you as always in the next one.